So when we think about conversational marketing, there's a few commandments that I would say that people should consider following, or at least think about. Number one, your marketing really only has a place in social media if it is properly integrated into the conversations that are already taking place between consumers and companies and between consumers and other consumers. It should be an integrated part of the way that you talk to customers. And it's not really a separate, different thing. I hear a lot of people, talk about social media experts and we have this social media department and social media is this separate thing. I mean, it's a tool. It's, direct mail is a tool, and outbound calling is a tool, and social media is a tool, and so the old rules still apply. Where are you likely to find your customers? How do we leverage the strengths of the asset to achieve the goals that we're trying to achieve, and to be respectful of the medium, and what legalities may we face in the medium, and what are we trying to get customers to do, or what are we trying to add to the conversation, because it shouldn't always be about what we can get, but also potentially what we can give if we want to have a long-term relationship. You see that with people. The people in your life that are only trying to get something from you, you don't usually remain friends with them for a long time. And you don't want to be one of those kind of friends when it comes to your customers. So when we talk about social media, it's really about them, it's not about you, and you have to flip it around. And we've heard a lot about how you need to listen before you talk within social media, and that it's not about what you want to say, but what they want to talk about. You're joining the conversation. It's not yours to own, you're joining it. And you may find out that they don't even want to talk to you, that they want to talk to each other, or they just want to talk about what they love about the product, but don't really want to talk with you about it. They just want to show their mastery or whatever their motivators are. And so sometimes the best thing that you can do is help customers talk to each other. And some of the examples that we'll look at will speak to that. So when you look at going outside your organization, I'm not even just going to talk general about social media, but it's true with open innovation, it's true with trying to do anything where you go outside your organization. Number one, you have to be authentic. And if we look at people that do a really good job around authenticity, Zappos.com is a very often used example, but a company where the CEO is on Twitter and actively tweeting and has 1.7 million followers. I mean, he probably has more followers than any CEO and almost as many as, or more than a lot of celebrities. But that's because he engages in the medium and in the way that it's intended to be used. He's himself, and the company is all about service and all about listening and working with customers to try to deliver value in the business that they're in, which for those of you who don't know is selling shoes online, and for those of you who don't know was recently acquired by Amazon, and not for their business so much as for their company culture, which is a rather unusual thing. But when you're looking to innovate, company culture becomes more and more important, because that's one of the key ways to sustain innovation, is to have the right culture in place.